You work hard. You try to save. You follow the rules. But your bank account, still gasping for air? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people aren't breaking because of bad luck or low income. They're broke because of how they think about money. It's not your paycheck, it's your programming. If you've ever felt like no matter what you do, you can't seem to get ahead, this video is going to change that. We're about to unravel the invisible traps that silently sabotage your finances and show you how to break free. And no, the problem isn't your daily latte. Though if your coffee costs more than your emergency fund, we might need to talk. The invisible prison. It starts with how you think. Most people operate from a scarcity mindset. Thoughts like, I can't afford that, or I'm just not good with money, are more than just passing phrases. They're financial commands orders you've unknowingly repeated until they became your reality. When you believe wealth is rare or that money is dangerous or complicated, you start repelling it. You turn down investments. You delay asking for a raise. You underprice your time, not because you're lazy, but because you're programmed to play it safe. This mindset isn't your fault. It was handed to you by parents, schools, and a culture that glorifies survival over success. But here's the twist. Even if you escape scarcity thinking, there's another trap waiting to catch you. Act 2. The middle-class mirage. You grow up believing the American dream looks like a steady job, a nice car, a decent home, and a 401k. But this dream is a carefully disguised trap. Behind that middle-class image is a mountain of debt, burnout, and a false sense of security. This is where lifestyle creep sets in. You get a raise, and instead of investing it, you upgrade your life. New clothes, better car, fancy dinners. You're earning more, but you're also spending more. The result? You're running on a treadmill that speeds up every time you try to rest. Worse still is the consumer identity. We're taught that our worth is tied to what we wear, drive, or post on Instagram. But true wealth is invisible. It lives in your portfolio, not your purse. It's in the assets that pay you, not the gadgets that impress strangers. The system is rigged to reward consumption. If you want out, you'll need a complete mindset shift, one the wealthy have used for generations. Act 3. The Wealth Code. Wealthy people think differently. They don't hustle harder. They build smarter. They delay gratification, not because they're joyless, but because they've mastered the long game. They know real power doesn't come from flexing today. It comes from freedom tomorrow. They don't chase status, they chase cash flow. While others buy liabilities, the wealthy buy income-producing assets, rental properties, dividend stocks, businesses. They also understand leverage, time, capital, systems, people. They don't trade hours for dollars, they build machines that print freedom while they sleep. It's not magic, it's mindset. And it's available to anyone who chooses to step out of the consumer cycle and into the investor mindset. But there's one more shift, perhaps the most important one, that separates those who build wealth from those who only dream about it. Act 4. Rewire or repeat. You can make 6 figures and still be broke. Because wealth doesn't come from your income. It comes from your identity. If you keep calling yourself bad with money, your brain will keep finding ways to prove it. But if you start identifying as a builder, as an investor, a planner, a steward, everything changes. This isn't about luck. It's about clarity, control, and commitment. It's about asking yourself every single day, am I building my future or funding someone else's? You can either keep repeating the old patterns or you can rewire them. Because staying broke isn't your destiny. It's a decision one you're not going to make anymore. What to watch next? If this spoke to you, it means you're ready. Ready to stop surviving and start designing the life you deserve. The next video on my channel breaks down the 5 daily habits silently keeping you poor. and how to flip them into wealth habits anyone can adopt. Click on it now. Your financial breakthrough isn't waiting for permission, it's waiting for you.